Cerebral palsy can affect our kids in many different ways, often by limiting their speech, vision, cognitive function, and primarily mobility. When families are first diagnosed with cerebral palsy or another neurological condition, we're there for them. We want to make sure that they connected to all the right government supports, the equipment vendors, with other parents, just so that they can learn as much as they possibly can about their child's abilities.
I would say prior to finding out her diagnosis was like the worst year of our life, because we knew there was something wrong with our daughter, but we didn't know what. Just seeing her struggling but not able to tell us what's wrong was difficult. Us with each other trying to figure out what this meant for her future was very difficult. But I'd have to say that once being diagnosed and having a word attached to what was wrong with our daughter, I think began the healing process.
Well, we kind of knew right from the get-go that the thing with CP is you don't know how it's going to evolve and how, the damage, how it's going to affect his mobility or intellectually or anything like that. It's kind of an unknown, and you don't know until it's unfolding in front of you.
When parents first come through our agency, they're often scared, not knowing what their future is going to be. Even just coming in for an adaptive bike, they've been told that their child may never walk, and we can take that child, we can get them onto a bike, and there's a little bit of hope there.
Angela's sister now can ride a bike alongside him. Well, we push her, but she still gets to ride a bike. So
it's a bit of normality, right? I mean, he has an older sister and an older brother. They're out biking or they're out playing hockey and ringette, and it is so important for him to have his own thing and be able to, get out and have some freedom himself and bike around and just feel like a big kid, right?
The Adaptive Bike program started 16 years ago, and we had a handful of kids where we were just taking a few bikes, throwing on some fat wheels, modifying the bike slightly just to get the kids to ride. Over the last 16 years, the program has absolutely exploded to children and young adults of all ages with many different neurological conditions and abilities. We've also tailored it to be a recycle program, so when the child outgrows the bike or no longer wishes to ride, we simply refit that bike for another child. This year alone, we saw over 155 kids come through our Adaptive Bike program. After the child's received the bike, then we can talk about things like family support, other recreational programs, other funding programs. Through our other programs, say for our Christmas party, for example, we saw almost 500 kids come through that Christmas party, and those parents are connecting with other parents. They're getting support and resources from people other than us. It empowers the parents. It gives them that hope and resources that they need to be the best that they can for their child.
Immediately from, I had no idea what it meant to have disability in a family, so I had zero clue what to do. Shirley took everything from me, showed me how to make it simpler, to see it as, big picture rather than just 1,000 lines of what do I do with this.
A tremendous resource is what it is. I mean, having that community there, just talking to people that know what you're going through and can relate to you is invaluable. I've never experienced anything like it in my life. It's a community that kind of connects you to things that keeps your kids active and keeps it, a sense of normal, which is huge for these guys.
Just because they're in a chair or they're unable to speak doesn't mean that they can't do anything else that other typical children do. Cerebral Palsy Kids and Family is a passionate group of parents that provides hope, understanding, support, and resources to other families. In the last 15 years, we've been able to support over 900 families, and we welcome any new families to phone us and let us help you get the support and resources that you need to give your child a great, great life.